Here's the twist no one is talking about. Apple's much-anticipated iOS 26 update is finally here, but one of its most hyped features is still missing in action. Yes, you read that right. The digital U.S. passport integration for Apple Wallet, promised as a game-changer for travelers, remains unavailable, even as the final release candidate version of iOS 26 hits users' devices. But here's where it gets tricky. Apple lists the feature as active on its official iOS 26 features page, leaving users scratching their heads. Is this a glitch, a last-minute delay, or something even more controversial? Let's break it down. When iOS 26 launches tomorrow, users will finally be able to upgrade their iPhones to the latest operating system. However, the Digital ID feature, designed to let you store a scanned version of your U.S. passport in Apple Wallet, won't work out of the box. Apple hasn't confirmed this publicly, but sources close to the company suggest the feature might require a back-end update to activate. Think of it like a hidden switch that Apple can flip later. This raises questions. Why didn't Apple enable it in the final beta? And what does this say about their communication strategy? So what does the Digital ID do when it's ready? Imagine this. You're at a TSA checkpoint at a major U.S. airport. Instead of fumbling for your physical passport, you simply unlock your iPhone and show your Digital ID. It's convenient, secure, and compliant with the Real ID Act. But, and this is a big but, it's not a replacement for your physical passport. International travel, not allowed. Border crossings, still off limits. Apple is clear about this, but critics argue the company isn't doing enough to educate users on these limitations. And here's the part most people miss. This feature isn't just for airports. Apple claims the Digital ID can also verify your age or identity in apps, online services, and even physical stores. For example, you could use it to prove you're over 21 at a liquor store or confirm your identity during a phone call. But how secure is this? Apple touts end-to-end encryption and privacy protections, but skeptics worry about potential data breaches or misuse. Would you trust Apple with your passport info? Even more intriguing, Apple plans to bring this feature to the Apple Watch via watchOS 26. Picture this. You're rushing to catch a flight, and instead of pulling out your phone, you just raise your wrist. Seamless. But does this convenience come at the cost of security? And what about users who prefer not to carry their passports digitally? These are the questions sparking debates in tech circles. Apple hasn't responded to requests for comment, which only adds to the mystery. Is this a strategic delay to ensure everything is perfect, or a misstep in product management? Either way, the wait is testing the patience of Apple's most loyal fans. Now here's the kicker. If you're excited about iOS 26, but frustrated by the missing feature, what's your take? Is Apple's approach to delayed rollouts frustratingly opaque? Or is it a necessary evil for a complex feature like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear if you're team patience or team where's my passport. And if you're still waiting for your new iPhone 17 or iPhone 17 Pro, you're not alone. With pre-orders selling out faster than expected, delivery times are stretching into October for some configurations, but that's a story for another day. For now, let's circle back to the Digital ID. It's a glimpse into Apple's future of seamless, secure digital identity, but only if they can deliver on the promises they've already made.